Hi, I'm Val White,
And I'm Adam Pasetnik.
and we're so happy that you joined us here today. Over the next couple of days, we're going to send you videos with bite-sizable, easy-to-digest information about your intuition and how to ignite your intuition.
Yes.
So let's get started on what is intuition.
I think nowadays a lot of people say trust your gut or lean into that innate feeling of like solar plexus sacral, that knowing. But really, what is like the true definition of intuition?
I'm glad you asked, because right here I have Oxford Dictionary's definition of intuition, which says the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. And I think that's a really great definition, because how many times have you walked down a street in a city, dark, alone, late, nobody around, and the route that you're going to take, and you've taken maybe hundreds of times before, you just kind of turn down the corner and you say, nope, doesn't feel right. I'm going to do that.
I haven't done that since my 20s when I was a little wilder. I don't go out at night. Come on now. But yeah, I totally understand that.
Like, maybe that's not a good idea. Or sometimes you will, without even conscious reasoning, realize something like, oh, that's a good idea, without even thinking about it. I didn't think about, like, why is it a good idea? Is this going to benefit me? It's just like, there's a thought, there's an impulse, there's an idea, and it's like, oh, that's good, let's go with that.
Light bulb. It's a light bulb moment. Yeah.
So it's understanding something without having to consciously reason it.
Correct. So it's just knowing without, like, knowing every single fact behind it.
It's knowing without knowing why you know it.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
So now let's cover some misconceptions, some common misconceptions about intuition. The first one, and I think this is why so many people get caught up with doubting themselves or doubting the voice of their intuition, is that they think it's going to sound like a voice that's not theirs. It's going to be an audible sounding voice,
angelic,
from beyond.
Harps playing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, yeah.
And it's if you ask any intuitive, any empath, any psychic medium, they will all tell you that more often than not, almost always, the intuitive voice, the message that comes through, is always a voice in your head that sounds like any other thought. It is your voice in your own head, the way that you talk to yourself all the time.
Who else would it be?
Well, I think that there's a misconception that it's going to be like some a thundering, booming, like, this is the road to take.
Ooh, that was really good.
And it really isn't. It really is. It feels like just another thought in your head. And so that's why it's so easy for people to fall into just doubting it. Like, that's just a thought that I had. Because how many thoughts do we have in a day? So the key is, how do we start to discern what is the voice of intuition versus the voice of chaotic thought that happens all the time? And we're going to get into that in a later video. Another common misconception about intuition, and we kind of covered this already, is that it's going to come through, your message of intuition is going to come through on a case of biblical proportion, like the Mary
thunder
getting visited by an angel and saying, you're a virgin but you're pregnant. The third misconception about intuition is that it's scary, and it's not scary. A lot of people are scared of anything that seems unnatural, supernatural phenomena, paranormal activity, supernatural activity. But if you look at the word supernatural, it's just extra natural, right? Supernatural. Like when I say I'm super hungry, it just means that I'm really hungry.
I apply super to every aspect of my life. I'm super cute, I'm super natural, and I'm super hungry right now because, just had coffee on the stomach. Yeah.
So there's nothing scary about tuning into the frequency of your internal GPS, right? We all came born with an internal GPS, just like your car or your smartphone has a GPS app. You have a GPS app in your gut. That being said, you're going to hear messages in your own voice. You're going to not expect some sort of message of biblical proportion, and you're not going to be scared, because basically all we're doing is we're learning to tap into that internal guidance system, the subconscious, whatever it is that you want to call it, your higher self. It's very natural. You used to know how to do it, you just forgot, and we're here to remind you how to ignite your intuition. So for the exercise today, it's super simple. All you have to do is take out your journal and take note anytime you have any kind of a feeling, if you feel a certain way about any situation throughout the day. Maybe you're going to the mailbox and you see your neighbor rolling his garbage can out, and you say hi and they say hi, and you just sense that maybe something's going on with them, something's not right. Or maybe you're on your way to work in traffic and you just feel like, maybe this way isn't the best way to take today. I'm going to take a different route. Now, the thing that I don't want you to do is I don't want you to fact check today. I don't want you to go
Don't
and be
ask
like,
your
oh,
neighbor.
I felt like maybe I should go a different way. Let me check and see if there was an accident that was reported on the news. Let me tune into the, police radar and see what's going on down that street. So all you have to do today is just notice whenever you have a thought, whenever you have a feeling that it really isn't explainable. It's just kind of like, I just have a gut feeling. That
Don't
maybe
second guess it.
Don't second guess. Don't fact check it. Just write it down. That's all we're doing today is just noticing when those feelings arise and writing them down. We hope you'll join us back tomorrow where we're going to go even deeper into igniting your intuition.
Till then.